Hey, what's up, Jammers? How you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. We're alongside here my best friend Tracy.
Hello. You may remember me from the alcohol video where we got turned up.
Why is it that I can't see the chats here? Excuse me, I'm gonna get up all up in y'all's faces here. We might need to use the other computer. I can't even see the chats. There it goes.
There it goes.
Okay. So how are you guys doing today? So basically, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna talk about loving yourself, Jammers. And there's more to it than just saying to love yourself. But before I get into that, I want to tell y'all that I'm going to be getting married on February 1st, 2020. In case if you were wondering where Busy Bone is, he is taking a nap right now in the room over there. So he will not be joining this live. So I got to take over when he is sleeping or he can't make it. So this topic that we're going to talk about is loving yourself. But before we get into that, I want to tell y'all, all of y'all who are coming to the wedding, y'all have been sending me RSVP cards without your names on it. Like you haven't put the name on the envelope or the name on the actual card. So I don't know who's coming. So if you're coming, please send me a DM and let me know that you sent me an RSVP card. So what we're going to get into is loving yourself. Tracy, I'm going to let you start. I got to click the chats because they disappeared again.
Okay, well, I'm Tracy, as you guys may know. My job is I'm a sexual assault advocate. So I work at a nonprofit for survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. And one of the things that we do with a lot of the clients is try to help them create an environment of self-love. Especially when you've been through any type of trauma, it can break you down in many ways, and it's hard to rebuild from that trauma. And so that's one of the things we always try to put in our philosophy is self-love. Because without it, you're not really going to be good to yourself or treat yourself the way you should. And also, I know it's a cliche saying, but you really can't love someone else unless you really truly love yourself. And so that's why I thought that self-care would be a great topic to talk about, self-love, working on that, because it's a continuous thing for a lot of us. How many of you out there feel like self-love is something that you need to work on or something that you do already? And if so, tell us some ways of how you show yourself love.
So check this out, Jammers. A lot of people, since I was a kid, would always tell me, oh, you're pretty and all, but you ain't got no big booty. Well, let me tell y'all something. To me, a big booty don't define beauty, okay? Having big boobs, big hips, little waist, none of that defines beauty. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And not every dude likes a big booty. And not everybody likes big breasts. So people try to break me down constantly. They tell Busy Bone, oh, your lady don't have a big old back end. J Cast no ass or whatever. But that don't hurt me. I'm happy with what I got. Aaliyah, for example, she didn't have a big booty. She didn't have big breasts. And she was beautiful just the way she was. So I don't understand how the world, today's society, they're teaching young women that having a big booty and having plastic surgery is the way to go. And you know what's crazy? I model and I sing. And I'm one of the few women that is all natural. Like people, nowadays it's to get Botox and to get fillers. Like that's the thing. Like they're looking for that kind of look now. They don't really want the natural look. This is all my hair. A lot of y'all have been asking. This is all my hair, as you can see. Ain't nothing fake. There's no tracks in there. Ain't nothing. It's all my hair. This is all natural. I know there's been haters out there that have asked me, oh, what kind of extensions do you use or what kind of things you use? But I'm all natural, Jammers. So what do y'all think? Because to me, like having a big booty doesn't define beauty. Having big boobs doesn't define beauty. Getting plastic surgery, if you want to do it, to make yourself feel better, that's one thing. But to do it to compete with Hollywood or these girls, these Instagram models that are all plastic, that are all fake, that's not loving yourself.
Filters, people. A lot of it is filters and edited on the computer. because nobody in real life, I don't care how beautiful, skinny, big, whatever, because I'll include the plus size models in this. I don't care how you are. At some point, your photograph has been touched up. And also, I hate to say this, but makeup can do wonders for a lot of people. Not saying that it makes the difference, but makeup enhances what you already have. So when you have professionals doing your hair and makeup, you're going to look better than those of us that just wake up and like, oh man, it's a regular day. But the point of it is to just love yourself and stop trying to live up to an unrealistic image. Because one of the things too with a lot of these models, Instagram people, famous people, they're not even happy with themselves and we idolize them. Look at some of the work, if we were to pull out celebrities, some of them have had work, yet they're not happy with themselves, yet we idolize them. So maybe that's telling us something. Even the people that we think are perfect don't even find themselves perfect. And if you keep chasing this ideal of perfection, you're never going to love yourself. You're never going to be happy because nothing you do is going to ever be good enough. So what? You may get like breast implants, butt implants. Okay, they may not be big enough, so then you're going to move up to the next. Or you may regret it because then you think, oh, I don't look as good as I did before. You know, I mean, trust me. I have dealt with self-love as a big issue my whole life because I've always been told, oh, you have such a pretty face. But if you lost this and lost that, oh, you'd be so this and that.
Yeah, that's
oh,
fucked
you're
up.
so pretty. Oh, you're the prettier one. Blah, blah, blah. But this and this and that. First off, if you're going to give someone a compliment, don't put a but in it because it's not really a compliment.
Right.
And, you know, it's okay to want to change how you look, but I'm for more of the healthy, natural way. Like, for example, I have a bone spur in my knee and I have chronic pain. So I'm taking something and doing a change in my life by going to a personal trainer, getting in the gym, working out more like I did back in my 20s. And that's helping my knee, but more importantly, it's helping myself because there are things that I want to change and I'm doing that for me. You know, I have naturally red hair. So yes, this is natural for anyone who wants to ask. It doesn't come in a box because I always get asked that in the bathrooms.
In case y'all are wondering where Busy Bone is, he's in the room over here sleeping, so he couldn't join in on the live. He's very tired, preparing for the wedding, doing a lot of things for the wedding. We've been on go mode, and also we like to do these lives because we like to interact with you. And thank you so much, guys, for saying we're beautiful. We greatly appreciate that. You guys are beautiful too. Everybody is beautiful in many different ways, very many different ways. You know, speaking of what you had said, check this out. She's been my best friend since we were 4 years old, right? And appreciate the $3. Appreciate that, Miss Wells. Sorry, she caught me off guard. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Mwah. Appreciate you guys. So, you know, there's been times we went to the club, right? And I've had some people say, you can get in, but she can't get in. I said, why can't she get in? And I know what it is. They're judging off of weight. And I really think it's really messed up that people judge and they make people feel that you have to look a certain kind of way to look good. And you know what? The way it is now with these celebrities now, like in today's time, they're all getting plastic surgery. Not every single one of them, but a lot of them are. And it's really sad because if you guys look at the videos back in the day, it was like natural women. It was like natural looking women. Now it's like they got like their hair, the whole head is fake. They got you know, fake eyelashes, which is cool for certain things, but it's like they look like a whole nother person when they take their face off. And it's not supposed to be like that. Makeup's not supposed to change your whole entire look. It's supposed to enhance it. Right.
And I mean, we've also had friends that have gone to the club with us and they were like, I guess,
plastics whack. Yep.
Skinny or whatever, but they never had a pretty face. And people will call them ugly to their face. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, you can be the smallest person, you can be the biggest person. You can have the most pretty face, you can have the most ugly face. Someone out there is meant to be with you, you know? And, you know.
But who is to say who's ugly? Like,
yeah, who's to say
let me tell y'all something. I have had people tell me I'm hideous and I'm ugly. And I'm like, well, you know what? But hey, I'm like, maybe to you I am. Maybe I am ugly to you. But you know what? I love myself. And I feel like I look good. I love me for who I am. I love my lips, my nose. It doesn't matter how small, how big. I love me for who I am. And you guys out there need to do the same thing. Don't get caught up on this plastic shit. Okay?
And I got something to say. Okay, like, I'm not gonna lie. I've always been like, I have a lot of really pretty friends. And I've always...
And you're pretty yourself. What does that mean?
let me finish.
See what I'm saying?
Let me finish. But I mean, I've always been like the more bigger, curvier one. Then in college, I met some women that were bigger and curvy, and I was like, okay, I'll hang out with them. Come to realize, oh my God, even in that community, because I guess it is the plus size movement community and whatnot, even those women want to judge. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn.
You told me they were the worst, right?
Well, two of them were the worst. Like this girl tried to get me fired from my job. And I was like, I have done nothing to you at all. And then I had one friend stop talking to me because her boyfriend or fiance always talked about us and other friends and how pretty we were. And I guess she was insecure. And at the end of the day, it's like, you need to be with someone that's going to value you. Yeah, if I'm with someone, you can tell me my friends are pretty. But there is a certain line where if you keep talking about them and all this and it creates a negativity for me, yeah, let me go. But the thing with her is she still stays with him and then gets rid of all of us friends that are loyal, who've known her for years, Mm-hmm. But I mean, self-love is just loving who you are and making you your better self. You continuously work on yourself. Like this year, 2020, I got like 5 books already about self-care, self-love, because I'm trying to work on myself for me. Yes, other things will come from working on yourself with self-love, like your relationships will improve because you'll have a better attitude, just everything in general. Your health will improve because you're more happy, mentally healthy.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
I don't know what's the deal. We're trying our new Samsung tablet here to do the lives because we're trying to get the clearest picture, but it's like doing some flashy thing. I just saw a message about a skincare. No, I have not gotten your email. Please send me another email, DM me. You guys have to understand certain times messages get sent to me, but they get in the filter section and I don't see all of them. I definitely want to answer all of you guys. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all my friends out there. Shannon, what's up? Much love to you. I appreciate everything you guys are saying. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Tracy,
okay.
Go ahead. Somebody was asking a question I needed to answer because I think I seen him ask this question before. So no, I never got your email. But bottom line, Tracy, is I'm going to tell y'all something. You got to love yourself and you got to feel good within yourself. Because if you don't, you can have millions of people tell you how good you look. And you can have everyone tell you how pretty you are. But if you don't feel that in yourself and love yourself enough, it don't matter who tells you you're pretty. Mm-hmm. And you know that for yourself, your experience. Like me, guys, that doesn't do anything for me. I don't know. I'm very humble. I've always been that way. I came from my mom. My mom came from Nicaragua, a third world country. She met my father, and I'm just happy with family, and I grew up very differently, and she did too. But it has to come in within yourself. You have to love yourself, because if you don't, you can have all the people in the world tell you how fine you are, and it just is going to go one ear, come out the other, or it'll be temporary. It'll temporarily make you feel good at the time, but if you really don't believe it, you're going to have problems.
That's true. I mean, because we're only, honestly, in this world, we only have one self, and that's us. And at the end of the day, your one self, you are always going to be there for you. So why not love the most important thing that's always going to be there, which is yourself? Yes, you can, you have partners and kids and all these other things, but you're still yourself. Your body is your temple, your mind, your heart, everything is your temple. So you need to devote time to yourself. Some of the things I've said to clients before has been, treat yourself how you treat others, because we are so hard on ourselves, but we have other people in our lives who tear us down, bring us down, use us and abuse us.
And you can't let that get to you.
And we still give them so much love, and we're easy on them, like, oh, it's okay, she'll get it next time, or oh, it's okay, he can do this or that. But then when it comes to ourselves, we're the first to tear ourselves down. We're the first to look in a mirror and say, God, you're ugly, or God, you're hideous today. But it's not, treat yourself the way you treat others. You would be amazed at how much love yourself will get once you start doing that. Because you are important, and you got to love yourself. Because in this world, no one else is guaranteed to love you, but you're guaranteed to love you.
Right.
And that's what you need to do.
Right. And also the importance of loving yourself. If you can't love yourself, you cannot give yourself to another. Genuinely love another person. So ladies, gentlemen, love yourself first. Because if you don't, there will be problems in your relationship. A lot of you guys have been asking about relationship counseling and things like that, but it's got to come within you first to have a successful relationship. Because if one is torn down and the other one's not, the one is constantly trying to bring the other one up, then that other one starts to tear down, and then it just becomes a failure, and then a lot of people break up that way. So it's very important to love yourself so you can give yourself fully to another person.
And also, if you're a parent and you learn to love yourself, then you're already going to be able to do that for your child, so then they can grow up loving themselves because they see that you're confident in who you are. They see you doing things for yourself. I mean, it's not wrong to take time for yourself. You know, it's not wrong to say no to other people if that means that you need to reflect back on yourself and give time to yourself. It's not wrong for any of that. Because I know some people may feel selfish if they want to focus on themselves. Some people may feel cocky if they say, man, I'm looking good today, or man, I'm so smart. No, it's good to have that. You know, walk around with confidence. Walk around knowing that you are great and that you are wonderful. Because that's important. And then it's going to radiate out of you. So then it's going to be unstoppable because people will be drawn to your positivity instead of being pushed away by your negativity.
Very, very true. So the moral of the story is love yourself. Do not rely on others to make you feel good to love yourself. It has to come here. It has to come within your heart. And for you guys out there that have little ones and you're raising children, start from the beginning. Let them know how good they're doing. Let them know how great they look. Let them know how wonderful they're learning things. And always give your kids confidence from the moment that they're born. You know, some people, I've seen some parents, they want their kids to be light skinned, or they don't want their kids to go out in the sun because they get darker. They want their kids to have a thinner nose, or whatever the case may be. Parents, don't destroy your children by talking this stuff. However they look, however they're born, it's a blessing from God. Okay? And everybody, what makes us all so unique is that we all look different. We all have different nose shapes, different face shapes, different sizes and everything. And it doesn't make you any better than anyone by having a big booty, big breasts, thin waist, big waist. None of that. It's what's in here that matters, because at the end of the day, looks fade. And that starts to become ugly because the personality in a relationship takes over the looks. And if your personality sucks, it don't matter how fine you are. People are gone. They're going to leave you. Why do you think, I'm not going to call any specific actors or celebrities out here, but why do you think a lot of them are in one relationship after another and after another and after another, and they can never hold a relationship down? The looks, they bad and all, but is really what's in here as bad as how they look? So that's how I feel about everything. You guys let me know. Send us some messages, DMs. Tracy, what's your social media site for them? Let them know. You don't know?
I don't know my own social media site. Sorry.
Yes, you do.
Just look up Tracina on Instagram, and it's like a black and white photo, I think, with some pink lips, if I remember correctly. Tracina, Tracina, and I should be there.
On Instagram, right?
On Instagram.
Yes. And on Instagram, I am J Cassidy. Facebook, J Cass Music. YouTube is Jam TV. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for joining this chat. You will see Busy on the next one. He is sleeping right now, in case if you guys want to know, because I keep seeing that question, where's Busy, where's Busy, where's Busy? Busy's here. He's just sleeping. But I want to say thank you guys. You guys mean so much to me. I've been working so hard on this channel, started from scratch. Started from the vision. I told Busy, I said, honey, I think we need to do a channel and let people know who we really are and let people see that. He's a legend. Who doesn't want to see how a legend really lives behind the scenes of the music? You know what I mean? And we're going to have topics too about how to make it in the music industry in the future, what to do, how to start. Women, let me tell you something. It's very hard for us. But you know what? I never slept my way through, and I never will, because I could never live morally right like that. So I'm going to give you guys tips out there. It's a lot harder for us because we are women, and the world is generally a man's world, but we're coming up there. We're coming up on top. We work so hard.
Represent.
Yes, indeed. So let us know what you want to hear, and thank you so much for joining us. And we will be sharing our wedding with you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the family. And if you're not a part of this family, please hit that sub button along with that notification bell. And if you like this video, give us several thumbs up and share it. And much love to you guys. Be safe out there. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Damn TV.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy Saturday.
Turn this off. I don't know how. There it goes. Bye.
Bye.